Okay, hey everybody, I'm going to try a second video. I'm going to show you how you could locate and filter search for some other assessments because we might be considering giving some different assessments that are better connected to some of the WIDA goals. And some of these tests that we looked at in the past seem like they covered some more intentional ways to show growth through some of the WIDA standards. And so again, I'm going to share my screen. You can see over here the dashboard. And for this case, I'm going to go into like your school so that it looks familiar to you. That way there's 5 tabs. When I'm in as a district admin, there's only 3 at the top. So these are what you're used to seeing, all 5 tabs. Okay, and then so the thing is to go to find some additional assessments, the ones that might be more targeted toward beginners, you would go into the Assess tab. And in this Assess tab, the best thing you could know is to go to this Filter button. So I'm going to click that. And I'm going to go to, instead of end of unit, you can see there's also 184 English learner tests available, assessments. So I'm going to click that one first. And you'll see everything down here has that language, EL end of unit. They also correlate with our units. So like there'd be a unit 2 one for quarter 2. They are trimmable on the search by grade level. So I'm going to go and just show you like what's down here for 7th grade. And again, I've got English Learner and 7th grade turned on and the filter button selected. And you'll notice everything down here is specific to a unit, a grade level, and then again, like an ability level. So if you're thinking of using different exams for different classes who are at different levels, this would be where you could kind of search out some of these tests. To use one of the tests, all you would do is select the orange. Let's go to unit 2 since we're in unit 2. And you could go to details on the left and it won't give you a whole lot of information. Um, Sometimes there's more, but in this case, there's not. And so you would go to questions and this will let you preview what the students are going to be asked to do. You can see it's a little bit smaller and approachable. There is a writing prompt. And again, that's something that you can scaffold if you need to. When you click the eyeball right over here on the side, that'll allow you to actually read and see the passage. But in this case, you can see it is a speaking and listening standard, listening comprehension practice. So that is all set up for you to use. If you go to actions, you can simply do use for new test assignment. You could see it as a preview. You could shoot it out to a paper copy so you could look at it as the teacher. And there's an answer key. So best case scenario, you'd give it electronically because it would score itself and the data would be housed inside of the program forever and it will standard align. So I would encourage, instead of printing, even if you do, that they potentially put the data back into the machine. And that way you can use some of the features that help you make your moves down the road with all that information. You can also clone the assessment. So potentially if we decided to, as a group, some of these tests could change. You could go in and remove the writing prompt. You could change out some of these questions or remove a couple as you decided to. So in order to do that, you do clone, and then it's basically like you're making a new copy of the same test. Okay, so that's a small video on some of the customizable assessments that are available for various levels of English learners. Hope that's been helpful. Thanks.